This podcast is sponsored by ScienceBasedLearning.com. Discover a passion-driven language learning system that combines ebooks, audiobooks, and videos with the science of spaced repetition. Maximize your learning and retention today at ScienceBasedLearning.com.
Understanding Deber de plus infinitive in Spanish grammar. Explore how Deber de plus infinitive expresses probability in Spanish, with examples and exceptions. Learn more at ScienceBasedLearning.com. The use of Deber de plus infinitive to express probability in Spanish. Learning Spanish involves understanding the subtleties of its grammar rules, one of which is the use of Deber de, followed by an infinitive. This construction indicates probability or conjecture, offering a way to express uncertainty or likelihood rather than obligation. Understanding Deber de plus infinitive. In Spanish, deber can serve two functions. As a verb, it can convey both obligation and probability, depending on its usage. When used alone, deber commonly suggests a sense of duty or necessity. For example, debo estudiar para el examen translates to I must study for the exam. However, when paired with de, forming deber de, it shifts to indicate probability or an educated guess. This can be illustrated through the phrase, Juan debe de estar en casa. This would roughly mean, Juan is probably at home. The speaker does not know for certain, but believes there's a good chance of it being true. Examples of deber de plus infinitive. Ella debe de llegar en cualquier momento. She should be arriving any moment. The speaker thinks it is likely she'll arrive soon. Este libro debe de ser interesante. This book must be interesting. It is assumed, based on some indicators, that the book is interesting. Deber de llover mañana. It might rain tomorrow. There's a probability of rain, but it's not certain. Exceptions and considerations. While deber de is used to express probability, context always plays a crucial role. In some dialects and colloquialisms, people might omit de and still imply probability. Thus, hearing Juan debe estar en casa in casual conversation might also hint at a likelihood rather than an obligation. However, for precision and to convey intended meaning accurately, especially in written forms or formal Spanish, using deber de to denote probability is recommended. Another point to consider is the intonation used when speaking. In spoken Spanish, stress and vocal inflection can further clarify whether deber de is being used to express certainty or speculation. Thus, listening skills are as important as understanding grammatical rules. While this construct is a useful tool in Spanish, it's essential for learners to practice its application in various contexts to fully grasp its subtleties. For expanding your knowledge and enhancing your Spanish learning experience, visit ScienceBasedLearning.com. You can find resources tailored to improve your language skills. Conclusion. The grammatical configuration of deber de plus infinitive opens a window into expressing uncertainty or likelihood in the Spanish language. Understanding its application gives learners the ability to more accurately convey thoughts and assumptions. Mastering these nuances is a stepping stone to becoming proficient in Spanish. To elevate your language proficiency to the next level, consider expanding your resources. Get your copy of valuable learning materials at ScienceBasedLearning.com.